Jeez. This is bad. I watch hoops. This is bad.
Hopefully this gets cut up a little bit. Hi, I'm Jeff Hunter.
And I'm Spencer Anson.
And we're here to play What Do You Know?
All right, one
LeBron.
is LeBron.
Let's go recent.
All right, recent we'll go
Anthony Bennett was one of them, but not recent. Bust.
Paulo.
Yeah, Paulo.
No way.
It was the Melo one.
Melo was one.
Melo was the one.
No,
he wasn't one.
Zion was one.
Who was Tate? It was Tate. Tatum wasn't one.
Markelle Fultz was one. Jeez. Bad. I watch hoops. This is bad. 2001. Was Greg Oden one? No. He was. Let's go. This is crazy. Anthony Davis. You see that?
Dang, I need my cell phone. No cheating, right?
Ben Simmons.
Kobe had to be at one, right?
Yeah, but not.
Was it 2000?
Big. Yeah, I have them all right now. I think. Got like one.
All right, so keep it flying.
I have the most, right?
You definitely have more than me. I can't think of anything.
I'm trying to think like 2000.
KD.
He
wasn't one.
Milicic? Darko Milicic? No. He was 2 years. Who was one that year? Greg Oden? No. Oh, LeBron. Kyrie. Irving.
Anthony Edwards. Was he one?
Yeah, Anthony Edwards. DeAndre Ayton.
I was going to say him earlier.
19. 2019. Who was 2021? All right, can you give us that? Or give us a hint. Give us college or something.
2021 Oklahoma State.
Oh, Trae Young. Or no, Cade Cunningham. What the hell? How did I not get that?
Good one.
The latest pick that you're still missing is 2015.
Andrew Wiggins.
I got no idea.
Andrew Wiggins.
I'm
2015
lost.
could be.
Come on.
Who's a great after? Any overseas dudes? There's a few. Could.
Was Porzingis? He wasn't
was
number
one,
one,
no.
right?
RJ Barrett.
What's the name you said before?
Porzingis.
Was RJ Barrett not number one?
Who was
that
okay? So
for?
that was, but he was with Zion.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Um,
Bogut.
Wow, he was number one.
That was a weird, yeah.
He was number one.
2005.
Cat.
Oh, nice. Gilbert Arenas. Antoine Jameson.
I'm just gonna
Hint?
try and drop you hints.
Hint. Is there a hint?
A hint, China.
Yeah, man.
That was good hint. I was gonna say that, but
Derrick Rose.
yeah. Good job. Was Blake Griffin on there?
Nice.
That's a
09. Dame? Was Dame number one? Damian Lillard? No. John Wall.
Oh, Dwight Howard.
KD number one?
No. Here are your three missing picks. 2000, Kenyon Martin.
Oh, no, I wouldn't have got that.
Yeah, I never.
2001, Kwame Brown.
Just never
Oh,
even got
yeah,
that.
he's a bust.
Yeah. And then 2006, Andrea Bagnani.
I
See,
was,
I don't
I was
know.
never getting those
I don't know if I
names.
would have got those, so I'm okay with myself.
We would have been sitting here for 24 hours.
A little help, that's not bad.
All right.
A little bit of help, just a little.
All right, so Shaquille O'Neal. No order, right? It doesn't have to be in order.
No order.
We got
Kareem,
Shaquille, Kareem, Wilt,
LeBron,
LeBron,
KD.
Kobe, Carmelo.
KD's up there, right?
He's top 20.
Um,
AI.
Bill Russell.
Russell is
No.
Hakeem, Elijah one.
Who else recent? There's some more recent guys. Steph.
Steph? Yeah, I don't know. Steph's not up there.
No.
No, he's not. Oscar Robinson.
Nice.
I'm trying. Not that many new guys are left.
Bird.
Larry Bird.
actually, he is not.
Oh. Tim Duncan. Magic didn't score that much.
Magic is not.
Did we say MJ?
No way. All right. Is it like? Oh, Jerry West. No.
West is not.
John Havlicek.
Who?
John Havlicek.
He's on that list.
All right, now you gotta think of the C's. Is Elgin Baylor on there? No.
Elgin Baylor is not. No, Elgin Baylor is not on this list.
Paul Pierce.
Yeah.
No. Paul
Pierce, definitely.
Really? I didn't know that.
16.
Paul Pierce.
A couple other Celtics.
Ray Allen.
KG.
Reggie Miller. Is he on there?
Hopefully this gets cut up a little bit, so.
It will.
All right, good.
Wait, Spurs. We had Tim Duncan.
Duncan.
David Robinson. No. Karl Malone. There's three. I knew that. Dirk.
Wow.
Come on, man. Gotta wake up.
All right, can we get a team?
The new guy at 20, Raptors was his main team. He was also on the Nets.
Vince?
I mean, he played until he was like 60.
Think of dunk champion.
Clyde. Dominique.
Nice. Nice.
All right, the two remaining at number 10, Moses Malone.
Oh.
And at number 11, Elvin Hayes.
I wouldn't have got Elvin Hayes.
So
I wasn't
ultimately,
gonna
18
either.
out of 20.
All right.
All right, we got Coach Keene.
Coach Keene, Coach Hastings, Coach Big James. We got Coach Ritter, Coach Fazia, Phil, Abe, Ryan, Pat. We got
This is more of a him subject right now. I don't know.
Bob Weiner. We got. Are we doing athletic trainers too? Deb, Kristen, Josh Blood's baseball, right?
That's his name.
Gosh.
Mike Blood.
Coach Blood. Coach Blood. I said Coach Keene.
But he also-
Marty.
Marty.
Timmer.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Owl Athletic Complex for this installment of Women's Lacrosse, where your Keene State Owls will take on the Eastern Connecticut Warriors. I'm JJ LeBlanc, joined here by Haley Patridge. Haley, how are we doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing unbelievable. The Owls are currently 1-7 and are currently on a 3-game losing streak. But today is the first day that they play an LEC opponent in the Warriors, and with 4 of the next 9 games being LEC teams, the Owls are going to have to lock in if they want to make the postseason.
Today is the Owls' first game back in home in almost 2 weeks. It will be interesting to see if the hometown Saturday crowd can spark something within the Owls to get a much-needed win. It will also be interesting to see how the Owls perform in this poor weather as well.
A player to watch out for today is senior midfielder Haley Radijak. The undisputed leader of the team, who missed the first few games because of injury, has come back like she never left, now leading the Owls with 16 goals on the season while hoping to lead the team to the postseason for her senior year.
Another player to watch out for today is freshman midfielder Tess Brown, who has been a pleasant surprise for the Owls and has become a legitimate scoring threat, becoming the 3rd leading scorer on the season and showing why she deserves all the playing time that she's getting.
Right you are, Haley. We'll be back shortly for the start of the game after starting lineups and the national anthem, so stay with us. Nice. That was good.
So when I ask students, why Keene State, the students say unanimously it's the sense of community. The feel when you walk on this campus is immediately a sense of belonging, a sense of safety, a sense of welcome, and a sense of opportunity and promise. And so I think our students feel that when they come to our campus, and they experience it when they join us. Why students choose this campus is the sense and feel, and also the opportunity and the promise of that opportunity for them when they're making the decision. And why they stay is that we deliver on that promise. We have students from urban environments, from rural environments, and when they come to Keene State in those first weeks of forming a new community, they bring all of those experiences together to create a better Keene State. It's a campus small enough to feel a sense of recognition and identity, and a campus big enough to feel part of something bigger than yourself. This isn't a passive experience, so please get engaged, find a club, make a new group of friends, get involved in a recreational sport activity, in an intramural sport, get involved in a creative performance, go see a show, be a part of this community and squeeze everything you can out of Keene State. And if you do that, I am confident you will have an exceptional experience and your life will be changed as a result of it.
To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity, one to be seized, built upon, and made better for their sport and the people around it. To student athletes, every opportunity is a chance to change what could be and show the world what opportunity can do.
college sports fans. Get ready for game day with officially licensed merchandise from the NCAA official online shop, ncaa.com/shop. Get the whole family geared up with the best collection of apparel and accessories, including t-shirts, sweatshirts, headwear, championship gear, and more. Visit the NCAA shop for today's special offer and rep your favorite team now. Only at ncaa.com/shop.
It's not that nice outside. It's going to be interesting to see how the players fare outside. It is a little warm out, Haley, but it is really raining. So it'll be interesting to see how both these teams square up against one another. Owls players seem ready to go, and EastCon will take the field now. Little chest bump by coach and a player. And it looks like for Keene State, Mindy St. Marie will be in charge of the draw control in the middle. And it looks like for the Warriors, it'll be number 30, Shea Van Treska will be in charge of the draw control as we will get this game underway.
Seems to be. Let's go, Ryan. Big dubs. Ryan, I waited the other day when we went back. What day was that? Tuesday. No, I think I did. I looked at it and I waited. Yeah, no, I pointed at it. I didn't recognize it was me, though. I pointed at
And we are underway, and it is taking control first by Haley Radijak. Ball will remain with the Owls. Lola Smith got in there. Tess Brown will control it. Gives it back over. DeAngelis. Surveying the field. Gives it back over to Brown. Brown bobbles it. Into the corner to Gengras. Trying to sneak up from the back. Puts on the inside to St. Marie. She tries to shoot it. Can't hit it. It'll be EastCon ball. It's good that the Owls are being aggressive early, Haley. You want to see them down on that side of the field more. The last time that we were here actually commentating these games, the Owls didn't really seem like they needed to get the ball down the field. The ball always seemed to be on the other side, as it will be now for Eastern Connecticut. Trying to penetrate the middle. Pyrek Bennett. Bring it downfield to Smith. Over to Radijak. Back over to DeAngelis. Owls doing a great job of pushing the pace on offense. Phelps. From the back over to Brown. Brown over to Felides. St. Marie tries to penetrate, tries to put it in, she puts it in. Mindy St. Marie starts off the game with a goal. Puts the Owls up 1-0.
The Keene State College goal scored by number 9, Mindy St. Marie.
Great ball moving by the Owls. St. Marie and Van Tresca will meet again in the middle. St. Marie tried to grab it, can't get it. Van Tresca gives it back over to DeAngelis. And Eastcon takes it back. Here's Stent. Oleano. Back over to Stent. Van Tresca. And ball ripped away by Smith. Bobbles it. Takes it back. Smith putting some of the jukes on him. DeAngelis has control. Owls doing well on both sides of the ball today, wouldn't you say, Haley?
Yes.
Going out Appian way, and she puts it in. Chase Gengras gives the Owls a 2-0 lead.
The Keene State College goal scored by number 16, Chase Gengras.
I believe that was 12 that last moment. Yeah.
See, Ryan didn't think this would be a big goal scorer.
No, I never said that.
That is 100% what you said in the summer and in the fall.
No, I make, for certain things it is, for certain things it isn't.
I think it's great for that. Maybe for basketball not so much, but for here, yes.
Usual suspects will start with the draw control in the middle.
I still think Zombie Nation is better.
Zombie Nation is pretty good. Kind of a bit different about everything.
Ball's taken, pushed over, and the ball will go to Eastcon. Van Tresca all alone on an island. Back over on the inside. Stent couldn't put it in. Here's Oleano. Back over to Vizzini. Stent has a little bit of room. Ball taken back away. We'll have a penalty. Free position. Stent has to put it up, has to take it away. Moriarty got the starting goal today for the Owls, and so far has shut them out with a little bit less than 5 minutes into the first quarter.
The Owls are making their way pretty quick down the field.
Ball taken back away by Eastcon. Over the top, ball almost intercepted, but it'll go into the hands of Di Benedetto. On the inside, Stent tries to put it in, can't do so. Ball taken back away by the Owls. And the stick is down, and the Warriors grab the ball back. Lions took the ball. Refs didn't like something they saw, and almost an interception, and it is an interception. No, it's not an interception. Ball will stay with Eastcon. Smith trying to grab it from Stent.
Not anymore. I have some theories, and I don't know how much longer he's actually going to coach.
Stent looking for something.
No, he's
Van Tresca.
either a member of a coaching staff or a front office somewhere.
Oh, what great defense by the Owls.
Who's that, Zach Morris?
see. Am I looking your way? Okay, okay.
Thought he was in school.
Left after first semester.
Zach Morrison?
East Con can't hit. Over the top. Way over the top. Can't grab it. Ball taken back by Phelps. Phelps tries to grab it. Phelps can't grab it. Kicks it. And ball will stay with Eastern Connecticut. No one can grab the ball. Dworkin tried to come in and grab it. She couldn't grab it. Stays with East Con. Over the top, way over the top. She can't grab it. Owls loading up on the strong side with defense.
Great defense so far today by the Owls.
Oh, absolutely. They've known exactly what they've tried to do, and it's a little bit weird how EastCon hasn't made a. They don't seem to be making any adjustments. They just seem to keep having it go as it is. They should start passing it to the weaker side. Speaking of the weaker side, they take the ball away from Devine. Rochefort will now check in for Smith. Trying to put it in. Can't hit. That'll be wide right. .717 remaining in the first quarter. Score is still 2-0 in favor of the Owls.
Board. They're saying board.
What are you talking about? If there's a
Seemed to be an issue with the board. EastCon coach was screaming up here. And we'll go to timeout. 6:53 remaining in the first quarter. Owls lead 2-0.
Pretty quiet during the summer when most students are home, but that doesn't mean it's completely empty. Students are working and learning here year-round. There's tour guides and student workers like me, and students are interning all over the Monadnock region. Many of our majors require hands-on learning, and our students are working as reporters, videographers, environmental advocates, and scientific researchers to gain experience. Here's a look at what's happening right here in our city this summer.
To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity, one to be seized, built upon, and made better for their sport and the people around it. To student athletes, every opportunity is a chance to change what could be and show the world what opportunity can do.
I thought it was supposed to be like 65 today.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was supposed to be like almost 70 today. It's so cold.
Well, up north it's snowing right now.
That's ridiculous. It's April.
I know.
Welcome back, everyone. The score is still 2-0 in favor of the Owls. It's good to see some fans still came out today, Haley, even though it's a little rainy.
Yep, they got their umbrellas.
They got their umbrellas, their hoods. There's not much else that you need to come and watch the Owls, who are currently winning this game. The 1-7 Owls are currently beating EastCon and are playing very well on both sides of the ball. Let's see if they can keep it up. Into the back. Pyrek Bennett tries to give it to the middle. Ventresca over to the middle. Gives it up. And that's a foot race. Devine's trying to grab it. Devine will grab it. Ball whapped. Try to find someone to pass it to. Good defense by Parisi.
Good pass.
Nice pass back. Nice two-man game. Lions over to St. Marie. St. Marie's got some room. Oh, and puts a little jukes on her. Looking for DeAngelis, but she'll take it herself. Finds DeAngelis. DeAngelis has some room. Over to Brown. Brown was looking for a shot on goal. Couldn't find it. Gives it over to St. Marie. Can't get it to her. Ball goes very safely into Vizzini's hands. Keene State's got some ground to cover. Goyette gives it over to Ventresca. Great defense by Lions. St. Marie tried to put her stick in the passing lanes. As Pyrek Bennett is tripled. Great defensive recovery by the Owls. Almost another interception. They are not having them buy anything, and then taken away again. This has so far been the best that we've seen the Owls play at home this season. Gengrass, a little bit not close enough for comfort. She'll have it almost go out of bounds, but it'll take it away again by EastCon. Gives it over to Parisi. Back over to Goyette. Parisi has it. Puts her in the spin cycle, takes her out. Drobish. Taken away again. And here come the Owls. And it's a foot race. Here's Brown. Brown, who we mentioned in the pregame, has been very good for the Owls so far this season. Great pass over to DeAngelis. She fumbles it. Ball taken back away by Pyrek Bennett. I'm telling you, Haley, if the Owls could figure out a way to get it over the half-field mark and just get it on the side each time, they're just struggling a little bit in the middle, I think they could be up much more in this game because they're playing such good defense on the other side.
Definitely.
Ventresca. St. Marie's on her, not giving her an inch. Oleano tried to put it in, but it was a little bit too high.
Good defense today by St. Marie.
Yeah, St. Marie not giving anyone an inch. She's playing the right corner, and she's playing it very well. It'll be Parisi. And it's a turnover. That'll be Owls' ball. About 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. St. Marie calling for it. And she'll get it. Put the jukes on her. Goes past two girls, just blows right past them. Oh, my goodness. Dworkin has it on the left side. She'll bring it up from the back. Looking for someone to cut in the middle. What a pass on the inside. That was Radijak, the intended target, but I think she slipped because of the weather, because of all the rain. Almost puts it in, and they put it in. And that is the first goal with 2:12 remaining in the first quarter for East Con. And that was scored by number 23, Sidney Goyette. First-year student from Westfield, Mass. Gets the goal for the Warriors. Not much you could do with that one, Haley. It was a little bit of an offensive breakdown the other side due to Radijak slipping, and East Con just got the ball down quicker than they could recover. But I don't think something like that's going to happen much in this game. Another draw control between Van Treska and St. Marie. St. Marie, long arms, grabs it. Gives it over to Brown. Keene State, less than 2 minutes remaining, playing with their food. Here's Radijak. Phelps has it stripped away. And it's a foot race. Downfield, here's Stent. Putting the Jets on. Ball taken away again. Great job by Radijak. Great ball movement by the Owls. Gives it over to the corner. Dworkin has it. They'll start over. You really can't say enough about Haley Radijak. She is just so good, especially going downfield. If someone's going too fast, she knows exactly where to put her stick to get the ball out and force turnovers. Tess Brown with the ball. Over to the side. Looking for someone to cut down the middle. She'll take it in herself. And she'll throw it over the top. Leslie was the intended target. With 46 seconds remaining, East Con's going to have to put up some magic if they want to tie this game before the end of the first quarter. They're doing it so far. They got it down in less than 15 seconds. Shooting clock is off. Almost another interception. Ball taken back. Ball stripped out. Van Treska. Eight seconds left. They got to get something. Stent. And that'll do it for the end of the first quarter, where the score is Keene State 2, Eastern Connecticut 1. We'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Our campus can be pretty quiet during the summer, but we're still here to show you what your life at Keene State will be like. I'm Emma, a tour guide at the admissions office, and I'm here to answer your questions and show you the parts of our community you're interested in seeing most. You can book a tour at keene.edu/visit or reach out to any of our admissions staff to find out when you can come see our home. Here's a sneak peek at what a tour is like.
All right, pay attention. Welcome to Fandom 101. We'll cover the tools of the trade from foam fingers in the wave to the super secret wave. How's that for a course description? Lesson 1, your game starts long before the opening whistle, so arrive prepared. 2, if something piques your interest, raise your hand. And 3, work in groups. NCAA championships, attendance is encouraged, passion is mandatory. Get your seats today at ncaa.com/tickets. Class dismissed.
college sports fans. Get ready for game day with officially licensed merchandise from the NCAA official online shop, ncaa.com/shop. Get the whole family geared up with the best collection of apparel and accessories, including t-shirts, sweatshirts, headwear, championship gear, and more. Visit the NCAA shop for today's special offer and rep your favorite team now. Only at ncaa.com/shop.
Being a part of the different activities and organizations that I've been a part of, I'm actually able to see myself where I'm like, hey, I actually can make a change. I'm one person that can make a difference.
Division III has helped me to develop teamwork skills, critical thinking skills, time management skills.
It's not just about basketball, or it's not just about school. It's about developing yourself as a person altogether.
There's something about when, like, they kind of get downfield and, like, someone's chasing after them, and, like, there was, like, this one play during the Southern Maine game where, like, I don't remember who it was, but, like, somebody had, like, 3 people on them, and they just outran them. And, like, they were just, like, going downfield, and they got it. And welcome back to the start of the second quarter. Keene State possibly playing their best quarter so far this season at home in the first. What are some things that you saw in the first quarter that you liked, Haley?
You know, I think the Owls, they have great defense. They're putting on great pressure. I think the players that are standing out to me the most right now are number 9, Mindy St. Marie, and number 5, Haley Radijak.
They are doing well so far. Haley Radijak, like I said before, just has a really cool way of getting in someone's grill, especially when they're running, and even when they're going too fast, she doesn't really think about how fast they're going. She doesn't think of, like, oh, if I miss, like, they could outrun me. She just knows where to put her stick to poke the ball out.
For sure. She also helps make great transitions up the field.
Absolutely. St. Marie gets clobbered.
Field is definitely slippery today.
Absolutely. I've seen, it's looking like this past year's Super Bowl out there with everyone falling and stuff.
This is technically a free position attempt. No. Was that an attempt, or she was too far?
DeAngelis.
Yeah, no, that was just a restart.
Finds St. Marie. Over to Brown. Brown has it. Brown goes down Appian away. Can't get it. And she has it. She coats it in, and she puts it in. Tess Brown makes it a 2-point lead.
Beautiful goal by Tess Brown. She had that open shot. It was great.
You can tell by her body language, I don't think she expected to have that much free space.
Yeah.
Her defender kind of came off her. I think she thought that someone would be back there to meet her, but she just wasn't. That was an open shot on goal by Tess Brown. Great job by the freshman. Another draw control between St. Marie and Van Tresca. St. Marie, taller, longer limbed than Van Tresca, so Van Tresca almost got it there but couldn't do so. Tess Brown grabs it, just has to kind of out-physical Mindy St. Marie because she's not going to outsize her, and that's the kind of hard part. If the ball goes straight up, St. Marie's just going to grab it every time. Radijak. Over to St. Marie. St. Marie does a little fake out. St. Marie will put it in. Minnie St. Marie gets another goal today for the Owls. Puts them up 4-1 with 13:24 remaining in the second quarter.
Goal scored by number 9, Mindy St. Marie.
Mindy St. Marie is on fire today.
Absolutely, on offense and defense. So far making her case for player of the game. Be sure to look out on the KSC Instagram to see who will win player of the game.
Well, I had another student guess last week, like on Wednesday. She said mid-50s, so. My dad. I see she turned 40 like 2. Mid-50s. I was very offended.
Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, we have another draw control going on in the middle. Ventresca tried to grab it, but St. Marie, my goodness. A little bit out of my field of vision. I assume that Keene State has it. Yes, DeAngelis does have it. Over to St. Marie. Radijak. Over to Brown. Brown bobbled it. Brown almost has it taken away. Ball will remain with the Owls. It's just little mistakes like that. Just like unhandled passes, people slipping. That's the only thing that's holding the Owls back today. So far, this is the best that I've seen them. Me personally, seen them play at home. As Alford will grab it. Tries to give it over the top and does. Gives it to Pyrek Bennett.
Number 2, Stent. She's fast.
Very fast, and no one's even there to greet her. Ventresca. Great defense by Smith, and she grabs it. Great job by Smith to stay with the ball. Jamison. Divine. Divine bobbles it a tiny bit. Swarmed by Warriors. DeAngelis. Over the top. And here come the Owls. Trying to outspeed them is Dworkin. Dworkin has a little bit of room. Dworkin puts it in. Hannah Dworkin. A 4-point lead for the Owls.
The Keene State College goal scored by number 19, Hannah Dworkin.
I don't know about you, Haley, but I could smell that goal from a mile away. It just seems like, I don't even know how to explain it. The Warriors just seem to stop whenever someone's coming downhill. I think all of them just assume that someone else is going to stop them. But they just need to get better at communication, especially down in the goal area. My goodness, less than 3.5 minutes. I don't know if my math is that good, but less than 3.5 minutes, we already score 4 goals, or 3 goals. There's that math for you, ladies and gentlemen. I go to Keene State. Parisi is now in there going against St. Marie, and she does win the draw control. Parisi has it over to Drobish. Drobish little fake pass. Couldn't get Radijak out of her boots, though. Stent.
EastCon has just not figured out a way to break the Owls' defense yet.
The Owls, listen, I'm not going to sit here and claim that I know everything about women's lacrosse, but if there's such a strong side defense, then you kind of break that by passing, and they just seem to be passing to the strong side over and over again. No one seems to be getting on the other side. Oh. That'll be a foul. Tried to break her stick. Abe, what is this called again?
Free position.
Free position now for the Owls. Brings it in and puts it in.
The Keene State College goal scored by number 3, Jackie
DeAngelis with the goal. 6-1 lead. Haley, remember we were talking about the weather earlier and we were going to see how that would affect the Owls? I don't think that it's affected them as much as we thought it was going to.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Clearly the turf holds the water pretty well.
You played on the turf a lot. You should know if it holds the water pretty well.
Yeah, it holds pretty good.
EastCon using Parisi now. against St. Marie, trying to get some length in there to compete with St. Marie because she was getting everything off the top and just passing it downfield that would lead to open goals. Let's see if it worked for them. It worked last time. St. Marie just going to have to try to out-physical now. St. Marie almost got it. And that'll be Keene State ball. St. Marie gathers herself a little bit. Tough as nails. St. Marie has it. Just blows right past him. Over to DeAngelis. Brown. DeAngelis.
It's good to see the Owls taking their time a little bit just to make the smartest pass.
Exactly. Radijak almost tried to put it in. Yeah, I know what you mean. They have more of the momentum now. It is only the second quarter, and you do want to try to get the lead up a little bit more, but it's good that they're not panicking. They know that they have the lead, and they know that they can take their time a little bit. Just got to waste the clock away.
For sure.
Brown has it. DeAngelis. Ball taken back away by the Owls. Tries to give it to Brown. Brown going down Main Street and puts it in. Tess Brown with another goal today. Puts the Owls up 6.
The Keene State College goal scored by number 12, Tess Brown.
It's an Owls barrage.
It'll be interesting to see how Eastern Connecticut tries to come back from this.
Going into halftime, if the score weren't to change for the rest of the quarter, I doubt that will happen. Going into the locker room when you're down 6 in a game like Lacrosse, you have to make an adjustment. Like we said before, they tried to do an adjustment with Parisi. But it'll be interesting to see if they focus more on offense or defense when they come back into the game after the first half. Another draw control. And here we go, over the top. Stent gives it over to Goyette.
Which one? The left one? Well, it's still, yeah, compared to the one that we have that's not working right now, yes. We have one that just doesn't turn on now.
My goodness.
Great defense there.
And great interception by Brown, putting her stick in there.
What I like about this one is the power cable actually lights up again, and that sounds stupid, but
I would not want to be the girl with the ball going up against Haley Radijak like that. What great defense by the captain. Over the top. Vizzini tried to put it in. And one thing we haven't talked about yet is Kara Moriarty, who is usually a defensive player, getting the start today in goal. So far has only allowed 1 goal. And we'll have a penalty on Ellie Lyons, who will take an expensive seat for the next 2 minutes. Vizzini will take control, has it, and puts it in. And Vizzini makes it a 7-2 game in favor of the Owls.
The Eastern Connecticut goal scored by number 20, Alexa Vizzini.
$8:15 remaining in the second quarter. St. Marie and Vizzini. Or Parisi. My bad. It's those last names that end with the I. Can trip you up a little bit. They'll start in the middle of the draw control. Brown trying to grab it. Brown does have it. She'll bring it down. Gives it over to Dworkin. DeAngelis. Over to St. Marie. Radijak. St. Marie bobbles it. Loses the ball. Ball taken by EastCon. And you know they're going to run. Gives it over to Goyette. Over the top, Devine trying to play some good defense. Parisi. Parisi put the jukes on her a little bit. Haley Radijak, you know, is going to stick with it. Oliano. Into the middle. Great closeout by the Owls. And great stop by Moriarty. Almost gives it away. Radijak trying to grab it. Unable to do so. Tess Brown can't grab it. And it somehow ends up in the hands of DeAngelis. DeAngelis can't grab it. Here comes Leslie trying to grab it. A little bit of a hornet's nest down there. Ends up with EastCon. .6:25 remaining in the second quarter. Owls with the strong perimeter defense. Oliano. Passing her on the top, on the inside, and puts it in is number 23, Sydney Goyette. Cuts it down to a 4-point lead for the Owls. I don't like it. We were just up by a lot. Another draw control in the middle. St. Marie and Parisi. Tip is taking control of Mindy St. Marie. Oh my goodness. It's the long arms, but it's taken back by EastCon. Something woke up something in EastCon. Oh, what a pass into the middle. But ball ripped away by Ellie Lyons. Pass is no good.
Hopefully the Owls try not to get too comfortable.
So far, it looks like the Owls have let their foots off the gas at least a little bit. And we'll have another shot to put it in. And great job by Moriarty. A nice pass underneath. Gives her enough room. Leslie called for the ball. Over the top. Dworkin. Into the middle. DeAngelis. Keene State still has the ball. Not anymore. ball will remain with the Owls. I mean, with the Warriors. Great defense by the Owls. Over the top. What a pass. What a pass on the inside. But good defense by the Warriors. St. Marie. Over to Brown. Brown. Surveying. Over to DeAngelis. Back over to St. Marie. St. Marie going around everyone. Loses her stick. Her stick is down. And we'll have another free position. Owl's done a good job converting on this so far. St. Marie can't hit. But Keene State still controls it. And puts it in. Chase Gengras tells EastCon to hit the gym. Puts them up by 5. Haley, if I'm not mistaken, that's 3 different Owls players with 2 goals in the first half in Gengras, St. Marie, and Brown. It's about as good as you're going to get in the first half for Keene State, and it's a 5-point game. As you get ready for another draw control. Here we go, over the top. Keene State ball. Gengras. Wide open, she's on an island by herself. Thinks about bringing it down, and she will bring it down. Pass it back out to Brown. Gengras has it. Behind the net. Great passing by the Owls, my goodness. And puts it in again. Holy moly.
The Keene State College goal scored by number 19, Hannah Dworkin.
And that was Hannah Dworkin with the goal. Haley, that's about as good as passing as you're going to get from behind the net. They're just a great way to be able to see where someone's going to be. Just great chemistry by the Owls so far.
EastCon is definitely putting on some good pressure, but the Owls are still finding a way to break through that.
It's good defense, but it's just better offense. That's what I'm seeing. EastCon, they are not taking this lightly. They woke up a little bit. They came back and they scored a couple of goals. Like we said earlier, we were afraid a little bit that Keene State had maybe taken their foot off the gas a little bit, but now they have put their lead foot directly back on top of that gas, and they are not letting go in the first half. St. Marie tried to grab it again. EastCon has it. Back over Ventresca. Over to Parisi. 2:20 remaining in the second half. In the first half, I should say. I just mixed up second quarter and first half. Parisi into the middle. Tried to put her in the spin cycle, couldn't do it. Ventresca. Great little shovel pass. It's almost as if they're taking turns for who's going to guard whoever has the ball. They have a 3-woman lineup on the side, and they just have somebody close out each time. Ooh. A little bit of a tumble down there. Unable to see who started it, but EastCon still has it. Not anymore. Taken away by the Owls. 128 remaining. Guntulis has it. Guntulis not letting go until she does let it go. Dworkin. Over to St. Marie. Has a little bit of momentum. She'll bring it down right between the two defenders. Gives it up. Oh, and she puts it in. Mindy St. Marie. First half hat trick.
The Keene State College goal scored by number 9, Mindy St. Marie.
That was nasty. It's going to be interesting to see what Coach Wyant says to the Owls going in to the locker room. Do you think that they come out with a little bit more offensive energy, or do you think he's just going to tell them to ride out the wave that they have so far, Haley?
You know, I think he's going to tell them, I mean, personally, I had him as a coach, so I have some good ideas of what he would say, but he would definitely tell them not to get comfortable, not to take their foot off the gas.
The worst thing that you want to do is coast. And here's DeAngelis on the inside. Brown, and Brown puts it in for another goal before the first half is even over. I believe that's another first half hat trick.
Number 12, Tess Brown.
That's 3 goals for Brown, 3 goals for St. Marie. They have executed the end of this first half beautifully. Keene State has outscored EastCon 9-2 in this quarter. Haley, we just saw basically an entire game in the second quarter. St. Marie. Over to Brown, and you know they're going to run. They see that they still have some time. They can make this a 9-point lead if they really, really want to. DeAngelis looking for, I believe Radijak was the intended target, but good defense by Stent. Dworkin has it. Has it knocked away. 1 second remaining. And Gengras! At the buzzer. And that is the, if that counts, that is the third hat trick this half. What a play by Chase Gengras. And that'll do it for the end of a stunning first half for the Owls, where the score is 12-3 in favor of Keene State. We'll be back for the start of the second half after halftime, so stay with us.
Come on, big dog, help me out. Yeah, I don't really know. Help out here, dude. I don't know. I literally don't know any of them. We should have studied. Abe didn't give us heads up. Hi, I'm Jackie Alibrandi.
My name's Riley Burgess, and we're here to play
What Do You Know? Sparks, the Lynx. Mercury. You want to help out here, big dog? I haven't watched it. Come on, big dog, help me out. Liberty. You got it, Jack. Keep going. Yeah, I don't really know. Help out here, dude. I don't know. I literally don't know any of them. Honestly, that might be the best we got. Oh.
Indiana Fever, the Washington Mystics, the Dallas Wings, the defending champion Las Vegas Aces.
That's what it was.
The Seattle Storm.
We suck. Yeah, dang. UConn, North Carolina, South Carolina, Notre Dame, Kentucky. Duke. Arkansas. Oregon. Since 2000, that's like 22 years. Oh, Boston College. Boston University. Boston. Arizona. Oh. Georgia. Michigan. Yeah, we are guessing states. Florida. San Fran. I'm not good at this game. Gonzaga. Indiana.
No.
I forget who Caitlin Clark's on. Miami. It's in Florida. Washington. Nevada. I don't know. I'm trying to go through states now. We should have studied. Abe. Didn't give us heads up. You don't get any hints?
You said Michigan.
Michigan State. Ha! Yes. Now we're, cause, yeah, I do.
Ohio State?
Utah. I don't want to tap out, but I feel like we should.
I feel like it's getting worse.
Yeah, okay, wait. Let's get one more. Okay, yeah, we might tap out.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Mississippi State, Oklahoma, Purdue was the other Big Ten school.
Oh.
Rutgers,
Oh.
Stanford,
There it is.
Tennessee, Texas.
We stink.
We're really bad.
We stink.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so our seniors were Jordan, Lily, Tamara. Juniors were Jenny and Bree. Sophomores,
Ani.
yeah.
Or Ariana.
Yeah, Ani. Michelle, Leah, Sam.
Me, you, Katie, Mary, Colby.
Jenny, Bree.
Haley, DeRosa.
Oh, Haley. Oh my god.
That's it. So, there you go, yeah.
Hello and welcome to the Inside Owl Athletics Top 10 Plays for the Fall 2022 semester. I'm Quinn Kimmel. The fall semester had some incredible action. Keene State claimed a pair of Little East Conference championships, set several milestones, and set us up for an exciting spring. At number 10, a terrific goal for men's soccer. With Keene State down 3-1 against Eastern Connecticut State, freshman Nicholas Henao Vasquez receives the through ball from Noah Spalding and fires a shot past the goalie to get the Owls back into the game. At number 9, a game winner from women's soccer. In the 14th minute against UMass Dartmouth, Captain Alexa Skinner picks up the ball from over 30 yards away and hammers home a rocket that grazed the goalie's hands and finds its way into the back of the net. Skinner's first goal of the season gave the Owls a crucial Little East Conference victory. Our number 8 play is the prowess of sophomore Molly Murray from the penalty spot. The Owls midfielder was a perfect 5 for 5 on penalty strokes this season and is 7 for 9 in her career. She netted penalty stroke goals against Colby Sawyer, Eastern Connecticut, Plymouth State, Smith, and WPI this season. At number 7, a breakaway dunk by sophomore standout Octavio Brito. In the Owls' home opener against Rutgers Newark, Brito picks the pocket of Chino Anyawu and springs down the court for the jam as the Owls would roll 102-66. At number 6, the return of women's basketball co-captain Jackie Alibrandi. After missing more than a year with an injury, Alibrandi marked her return to the court against Rhode Island College on December 10th. With 2 minutes left in the second quarter, she goes up for the layup plus the foul and converts the three-point play to get the Owls within 1. At number 5, an outstanding individual effort by men's basketball co-captain Jeff Hunter. Facing MIT just after Thanksgiving, Hunter tips away the inbound pass, corrals the ball, and heads down court to finish with a slam dunk as the Owls would finish with the 102-90 win. Our number 4 play is a milestone for men's basketball co-captain Jeff Hunter. In an early season matchup against Southern Maine, Hunter backs in late in the first half and gets the friendly roll to become the 38th player in school history to score 1,000 points. Hunter finished with 22 points, 15 rebounds, and 3 assists on the day. At number 3, Keene State's women's cross country captures their first LEC title since 2018. The Owls placed 4 runners in the top 10, led by junior Maggie St. John, who was second in 19 minutes, 48.7 seconds. Also earning all conference honors included graduate student Grace Furlong, sophomore Aurora Kuto, and freshman Anna O'Reilly, as the Owls won the race by 18 points. At number 2, it's the qualification of Jake Pearl to the NCAA Division III Championships. Pearl, who was second overall at the LEC Championships, became the first KSC runner in 7 years to qualify for the NCAA Championships. At the NCAA regional race, Pearl finished 17th overall, covering the 8K course in 25 minutes, 49.9 seconds to punch his ticket for East Lansing, Michigan, and the full NCAA Championship. And our number 1 play of the semester comes to us from Keene State Volleyball. The Owls, who had not won the LEC Championship since 2008, faced Plymouth State in the conference championship game. The Owls, who had dropped the first set, found themselves down 23-12 in the second set before storming back for a stunning 26-24 victory. And after dropping the third set, Keene State rallied to tie the match with a 25-22 fourth set win. And in the final set, the Owls rolled out to a 10-1 lead to complete a thrilling comeback and capture their first conference title in 14 years. The fall 2022 semester was a great one, and we look forward to more outstanding plays as we begin 2023. For more coverage of Keene State athletics, follow us on all our social media platforms and YouTube at Keene State Owls, as well as online at KeeneOwls.com.
I pledge.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity, one to be seized, built upon, and made better for their sport and the people around it. To student athletes, every opportunity is a chance to change what could be and show the world what opportunity can do.
We just want to make sure you're safe, and I was like, I'm not in any physical danger.
Yeah.
And welcome back to the start of the second half, where the score is currently 12-3 in favor of the Keene State Owls. And we'll have another change in the middle for our draw control. I cannot see who that is, but I will be sure to let you know in a second. Looks like it is number 26, Madison Corbeil. And she does have them win the draw control. EastCon coming out much faster. Little spin cycle. Over the top, can't grab it.
The Owls still maintaining that strong defense.
You can tell that EastCon came in to the second half. They wanted to go a little bit faster. And so far, from at least what you can see, it's worked a little bit. Because now...
Looks like it's a free position for Shea Ventresca.
And it's off the post. Great job by Moriarty. Smith doing a little run ski. Moriarty. On the side.
The Owls slowing down a little bit.
Owls taking their time. Yeah, exactly. Oh, not now. Here they go. Here's Dworkin. Loses her defender. She'll bring it herself. Gets the DIY kit. Brings it in herself. Into the middle to Brown. Brown was the intended target. It's a foot race to the ball. Stent collapses with Lola Smith. Stent outrunning the ref. Outrunning Smith. But the ref is right behind her. Unfortunately, Stent is now out of my field of vision. Back in my vision is Pyrek Bennett. Drobish. That was a little bit of a defensive collapse. Free position now for Caroline Stent. Has it. Off the post again. That's the second time it's come off the post for EastCon. That's impossible. Back over to Drobish. Pyrek Bennett. Back over to Drobish.
Looks like the sun's coming out a little bit.
I was about to make an Annie joke and say the sun. It must be tomorrow because the sun is coming up, but you beat me to it, Haley. St. Marie may have gotten clobbered a little bit. DeAngelis takes a tumble. You might as well replace the EastCon players with traffic cones because Mindy St. Marie is just absolutely outrunning every single one of them. It's like they're not even there. Inside, St. Marie unable to grab it. EastCon has it. EastCon much quicker to start the second half. Great job by Moriarty. Not in my house, she says. Keene State will have possession again. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't think that's something that you can do. Dworkin has it. Dworkin back over DeAngelis. DeAngelis cannot grab it.
Seems EastConn's a little quicker in the second half than the Owls so far.
It just also goes to show you the will of EastConn. They think that they can still win this game. If they didn't, then they would definitely not be trying this card. But they're coming out swinging. They're doing everything they can to get themselves back into this game. I think what they're really trying to do is they're trying to focus on not having a running clock. They want to score and they want to prevent Keene State from scoring, because once you get the running clock, that's just a one-way ticket to losing a game. As Moriarty said, forget about it, and she blocks it again. St. Marie. We'll have a yellow card for number 26, Madison Corbeil. She'll take one of the best seats in the house for the next 2 minutes. 9:39 remaining in the third quarter. Oh, look at that. They have a little chair for her set up and everything. That's nice. They're even wiping it down for her. It's beautiful. St. Marie over the top. Almost bobbled it. Jameson passes it over. Gengrass. Roquefort. Over to Brown. Brown, 3 goals already. Into the middle. Gengrass. Gengrass. And it's no good.
The Keene State College goal scored by number 16, Chase Gengrass.
Oh, my mistake. It is good. And Chase Gengrass with her 4th goal of the game. Following up that buzzer beater to end the first half. Gives the Owls a 10-point lead, which now leaves it as a running clock.
But we do have a timeout, EastConn.
But it is timeout EastConn with the score 13-3 in favor of Keene State. We'll be back shortly after this.
A single thread is unique. Like each of us, full of purpose and potential. A strand designed to connect, strengthen, and unite. But we face different challenges and have different opportunities. By acknowledging that others may struggle in ways we do not, we can celebrate our differences, embrace each other, and fortify the ties among us. A single thread can fray, yet when it's woven with another, a bond forms. A new strength created by the fabric of the whole. Let's embrace the fabric we make together, the diversity of our threads, to reach beyond ourselves and overcome the impossible. The true power of our game comes from unifying our individual backgrounds, connecting our unique stories, enabling us to be stronger, braver, greater. We can achieve so much more when we are all as one.
What a season! The confetti is gonna fall.
There she goes, and she's got it! How sweet is this, and how wonderful for the sport!
Welcome back, everybody. We are now on to the running clock segment of the game. 13-3 lead in favor of Keene State. Over the top. Radijak tried to grab it. Someone's got to grab it. Radijak won't have it. Keene State. Eastcon. Pyrek Bennett will have it. Gives it over to Ventresca. Great defense by St. Marie.
A little bit of a risky pass, but it worked.
Yeah, it was all right. Would you have made that pass, Haley, if that was you?
I don't think so. I don't think I would have thought to look that far over there.
And what another stop by Moriarty. Moriarty has played great in goal today. Oh, wow. May have thumped her a little bit over the head. And ball taken away by Lyons. Allie Lyons over to DeAngelis. Brown. St. Marie tried to grab it. Does so, has possessions. And she got it.
Beautiful goal.
Kristen Leslie. Great turnaround goal. Gives the Owls an 11-point lead.
Kristen Leslie.
And the Owls have blown it open here in the third. I will tell you what, Haley, it is interesting to see all the people, all the women that EastCon seems to be throwing in the middle during these draw controls against St. Marie. They started off the game with someone who I think does it most often for them, and then they put Parisi in to try to compete with the size of St. Marie, and now they put Corbeil in because she's been pushing and shoving a little bit. She's definitely the most aggressive player that they have out there right now. They're doing everything they can to combat St. Marie. And so far, it just has not been working. Ventresca into the middle.
Seems EastCon's just shooting right onto the goalie. They should start trying to look for the corners.
They should try something. Because I think there doesn't seem to be that many assisted goals. They're not really trying to pass to get the goal. They're trying to do a lot of hero ball out there where they just try to go in and do it themselves. And hopefully something will stick. And Parisi has it. Parisi over the top. Gives it over. Roquefort has it. Ball will go back to Parisi. 4:46 remaining in the third quarter. Gengrass comes in. Into the middle. Pyrek Bennett. Trying to get something going. Good defense. St. Marie has it. St. Marie goes down. Good pass over to Gengras. Oh, that would have been sweet if Radijak was able to put that in. Falling down. I'm unable to see what just happened. And Gengras gets it off the side. St. Marie has it. I'm not sure. Oh, and Brown puts it in. Again, Tess Brown. 12-point lead for the Owls. That is Brown's 4th goal of the game.
College goal scored by number 12, Tess Brown.
.240 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Score is 15-3 for the Owls. East Con has not scored a goal yet this quarter. Unless they have, and I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. I don't think they've scored this quarter.
No, I don't think they have either.
And East Con has a little bit of momentum bringing it down. Stent could not do anything with it. She tried bringing it down herself. Here's Radijak. She'll give it back to Moriarty. St. Marie going to get her stick changed. Brown. One thing I wish I knew is the difference between the sticks. Like, I don't know why they keep switching sticks. Ball will be taken back again by the Warriors. Over the top, Ventresca. Ventresca has it. Ventresca tried to size up Lyons, couldn't do so. Roquefort. Phelps. Phelps outrunning him. Someone's going to rush the middle. They had a wide open lane down in the middle. Gives it over to Leslie. Brown. Brown has it. Brown out physicals. Phelps. Great passing. Inside to Phelps. Phelps can't get it. Jameson. Dworkin tried to shoot it. Couldn't get it. 9 seconds remaining. Keene State got to do something. Can't do so. And that'll take us to the end of the 3rd quarter where the score is 15-3 in favor of the Keene State Owls. But don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back shortly for the start of the 4th quarter, so stay with us.
College sports fans, get ready for game day with officially licensed merchandise from the NCAA official online shop, ncaa.com/shop. Get the whole family geared up with the best collection of apparel and accessories, including t-shirts, sweatshirts, headwear, championship gear, and more. Visit the NCAA shop for today's special offer and rep your favorite team now. Only at ncaa.com/shop.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them. It's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions. With exclusive access.
This is your ticket to the NCAA tournament.
And highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
I remember writing in the 2nd grade that I wanted to be a teacher, and I always knew that I was going to be a teacher. I started school a year early, and it created challenges for me because I wasn't able to pick up material as fast as the other students. Outside of school, my jaju would quiz me on my math facts and read with me. It showed me that even though I had challenges in school, there were still people who wanted to help me. In high school, I knew I had to work harder than everyone else to get the same results, but I had teachers that would help me in subject areas outside of their own because they could relate to how I felt. The way these interactions with my jaju and my teachers made me feel while I was learning is the inspiration for how I'd like my students to feel. I'm able to build relationships and be vulnerable with my students when they're struggling because I've been in their shoes and I know exactly how they feel. Being able to relate to them from my own experience has become a massive asset in becoming a teacher.
And welcome back to the start of the 4th quarter. Keene State Owls lead 15-3. We have a goalie change for EastCon. Madeline Horkey will now stand in as the goalie for the Warriors.
It'll be interesting to see if their goalie change impacts the game in any way.
Horkey is a sophomore, and since she is the 2nd string, I don't know if she does get a lot of playing time, so it would be nice to see if maybe she can get some stops on Keene State, maybe get her numbers up a little bit. They may be on the other team, ladies and gentlemen, but there's no reason to ever be a hater. Seems as if somebody was on the wrong side of the field. I think it is now rectified. St. Marie and Corbeil face off again in draw control. Keene State has control of it. Almost lost it a couple of times. Brown over to Radijak. St. Marie has it. Radijak puts it in. Haley Radijak. Another goal for the leading scorer on this Owls squad. Makes it a 16-3 lead.
It's great teamwork there between St. Marie and Radijak.
Two senior captains getting after it.
Timeout, Eastern Connecticut.
And Eastern Connecticut will now take a timeout with 13:56 remaining in the game. Keene State Owls 16, EastCon 3. We'll be back shortly.
Our campus can be pretty quiet during the summer, but we're still here to show you what your life at Keene State will be like. I'm Emma, a tour guide at the admissions office, and I'm here to answer your questions and show you the parts of our community you're interested in seeing most. You can book a tour at keene.edu/visit or reach out to any of our admissions staff to find out when you can come see our home. Here's a sneak peek at what a tour is like.
And welcome back to the game. Another draw control in the middle. Radijak. Over to Dworkin. Radijak. St. Marie. Oh my goodness. What a shot by Mindy St. Marie. Right between the 5-hole. 17-3 lead for the Owls.
Looks like EastCon still hasn't picked up on St. Marie's low shots.
St. Marie and Corbeil back in the middle. And St. Marie wins again. Dworkin. And Haley Radijak will get another goal to make it an 18-3 lead. And the Owls have just blown it wide open.
The Keene State College goal scored by number 5, Haley Radijak.
I saw Dartmouth beat Harvard, and in their years-long Ivy League games, they won an Ivy League game in like 7 years.
Dartmouth's good this year, but
They're definitely better, but they're not going to make it.
I don't know if they'll make first round.
Does Ivy do a tournament? Yeah. Fourth? 14th?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Because Harvard won it, but then
And it seems as if they have Parisi back in the middle to go up against St. Marie. And wow, what a grab by Stent.
especially the strength aspect, because kids actually have to do it. Like here,
EastCon trying to move around the perimeter. Try to give it a Stent. Brown is now on Stent. A little bit of a risky pass. Triple teams are, oh my God. Ball taken away by Devine. Ball taken back by Parisi. Devine gives it over to Moriarty. She's controlling. Brown has it. Tess Brown. St. Marie.
Taking her time.
The time is on her side. Couldn't get that one to go, but a nice shot on goal by number 9.
Looks like no one's open for the goalie. Oh, there it is.
Almost loses it. Good job by Dworkin. Everyone's cheering, but I can't see it. It looks like Dworkin has it taken away. Over and puts it in. Kristen Leslie. 19-3 lead.
The Keene State College goal scored by number 22, Kristen Leslie.
All right, goalie change for Keene, 33, go again.
Mabel Bassett. Oh, my bad. Sarah Howe is now checking in goal. Trying to grab her by the jugular there. East Con has it. Drobish. Over the top. Things may be getting a little chippy during the game. Free position. And that's a goal by Kaylee Drobish. Makes it a 19-4 game.
Kaylee Drobish.
What did I say the score was going to be?
20-4.
Oh my god, it actually might happen. That'd be crazy. And it looks like we'll have a timeout on the field with the score at 19-4 in favor of the Keene State Owls. 6:22 remaining in the game. We'll be back after these messages.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
Welcome back to the fourth quarter, where the score is 19-4. Haley, what have you seen today from the Owls that you in particular really like?
I feel like I particularly really appreciate how well their defense is today. I feel like if they didn't work together as a unit, then some silly shots definitely could have been put in the back of the net.
Well, you were a stopper when you were on the field hockey team that I saw a lot this year. I called a lot of those games. You were definitely a very good defensive stopper. That's what I noticed. So, of course, you'd appreciate all the defense.
Yes, thank you.
And that was Hannah Dworkin who worked that draw control. And it is now Owls ball. Smith. Smith has it. Smith's coming downfield. She said, I'll do it myself. Loses it.
There goes number 2 with her speed.
Divine trying to get in front of her. Puts her in the spin cycle. Hey, I don't have a big vocabulary. I'm sorry. Great defense by the Owls. A little bit more than 5 minutes remaining in the game.
So it is postponed, not canceled.
According to our coach.
Into the middle. Howe stops it. Great stop by Howe.
I know it's picky, but canceled is not made up. Postponed.
Into the middle, and they put it in. Number 20, Alexa Vizzini.
Eastern Connecticut goal scored by number 20, Alexa Vizzini.
Makes me sad. There goes my prediction.
Well, if it stays like that, then I'm right.
I mean, Margaret is postponed. I just didn't know Skidmore would be able to make it over.
4 minutes remaining in the game.
She said postponed for now.
Okay.
Parisi and Dworkin have draw control duties. Stent wasting no time. And they put it in again. That's Alexa Vizzini again. 19-6 lead.
Scored by number 20, Alexa Vizzini.
Eastcon picking up their energy here with almost 3 minutes left.
Better late than never.
True.
And they put St. Marie back in draw control duties in the middle. Radijak takes control. Brown. Brown has some room. Tess Brown. Back over to DeAngelis. St. Marie. It is now East Con ball. 1:38 remaining in the game. Roquefort. Oh. Roquefort taking it like a champ. As Vizzini will now take the final seat of the game that she will have. Roquefort. And another minute has been added to the game.
I don't know math. Yeah, you don't need to say that on the air. I know, I'm sorry. You don't need to mock the institution.
But that's why I muted myself now, Abe. So I didn't have to say it out loud.
Get the other one, though.
Another save by EastCon. Nice job by Radijak. And that'll do it. The Keene State Owls walk away with a win today against the first LEC opponent of the season. They are now 1-0 against LEC opponents. Final score, Keene State 19, EastCon 6. But don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back shortly with our interview with head coach Travis Wyatt along with the players, so stay with us.
So when I ask students why Keene State, the students say unanimously it's the sense of community. The feel when you walk on this campus is immediately a sense of belonging, a sense of safety, a sense of welcome, and a sense of opportunity and promise. And so I think our students feel that when they come to our campus, and they experience it when they join us. Why students choose this campus is the sense and feel, and also the opportunity and the promise of that opportunity for them when they're making the decision. And why they stay is that we deliver on that promise. We have students from urban environments, from rural environments, and when they come to Keene State in those first weeks of forming a new community, they bring all of those experiences together to create a better Keene State. It's a campus small enough to feel a sense of recognition and identity, and a campus big enough to feel part of something bigger than yourself. This isn't a passive experience, so please get engaged, find a club, make a new group of friends, get involved in a recreational sport activity, in an intramural sport, get involved in a creative performance, go see a show, be a part of this community and squeeze everything you can out of Keene State. And if you do that, I am confident you will have an exceptional experience and your life will be changed as a result of it.
I'm sitting here now with senior captain Mindy St. Marie. Mindy, before we get into the actual specifics of the game today, I wanted to ask you about the draw controls that happen in the middle. They seem to be throwing stuff at the wall to see what it would stick against you, but nothing really seemed to work. They tried putting in taller players to compete with your size. They tried putting in like smaller, scrappier girls to try to compete with how you are physically, but nothing seemed to be working. Does that give you a lot of confidence as a player when they keep trying to do stuff like that, but it just doesn't work?
Yeah, when they change up the circle a lot, just like it's like a little confident boost for like all of us, and like I don't know, Tess and Haley, we just like work well together, so like they make it a lot easier.
And when we talk about like the game itself, you had 4 goals and 2 assists. Which of those mean more to you? Do you look to score more, or do you like scoring more, or do you like setting up the girls in your team more?
I think assists are just more satisfying. Like, I don't know, seeing your teammates' excitement when they score, and just, I don't know. I love assisting to Haley. It's just the best, like, roommate little duo. So
Yeah, we were talking about up here, the two-man game that you guys have is pretty good. And last question I have, this was the first LEC game that you guys had this season. You guys obviously won. You guys are 1-0 against LEC teams, and that's going to go a long way going into the playoffs. How big of a chemistry and confidence boost is this for your team?
This was, like, the most fun, like, intense game I think we played this whole season. Like, we all just worked so well together. And I don't know, EastCon's usually one of our first games every year, and it's always just, like, a good game and fun. And energy's just going, and I don't know. We're really excited for what's to come.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Mindy.
Thank you.
We'll be right back shortly when we have an interview with head coach Travis Wyant, so stay with us.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions, with exclusive access.
This is your ticket to the NCAA tournament.
And highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
All right, hello. We are here with women's lacrosse head coach Travis Wyant. Coach Y, your team did great on defense today. Was that something your team has been really focusing on this week?
Yeah, well, thanks for interviewing me today, Pat. It's great to see you. Yes, I think defensively we put an emphasis on some things, and it really paid off. I don't know how many turnovers we caused, but it sure felt like a lot. We wanted to get in their face. 22 caused turnovers. That is probably good for the highest amount we've had all season against a conference opponent. Is exactly what we kind of ask for from our defense. It's like getting, an extra draw control in there, 1 or 2 per game. It's awesome to cause those turnovers. So yes, defensively we put an extra emphasis on getting out, putting pressure on those guys.
Great. All right, so I feel that Mindy St. Marie really stood out today. How do you feel about that?
I think Mindy St. Marie really had a strong game on pretty much every asset. She was great on the draw control. She was great on attack. She was great on defense. And from a midi who's playing every phase of the game, that's hard to do, to be successful on every aspect of it, because it requires a lot of energy. So she did a great job of playing every ounce of the ball.
Yeah, definitely. All right, and then for my last question, do you think this first conference game is going to help with the momentum moving forward for the rest of the season?
Yeah, I mean, every time you play a conference game, there's a little extra oomph in it, and to come out and come out so strong into conference and debut really, really well, really kind of gives confidence to the kids, because right now, we play a really strong out-of-conference schedule just to prepare us for these moments. So it really kind of paid off that early part of the season, playing against some of the top-ranked teams in the country. So it's really nice to get out and get a win.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much.
No, thank you, Pat.
Being a part of the different activities and organizations that I've been a part of, I'm actually able to see myself where I'm like, hey, I actually can make a change. I'm one person that can make a difference.
Division III has helped me to develop teamwork skills, critical thinking skills, time management skills.
It's not just about basketball, or it's not just about school. It's about developing yourself as a person altogether.
And that'll do it, with the final score today being 19-6 in favor of Keene State. I'm JJ LeBlanc, joined here by Haley Patridge. We'll see you next time.
You have been watching a Keene State Athletics broadcast on the Owls Media Network. Please tune in to our next broadcast, and thank you for watching.